Hello, my name is Bianco. In this video we will have a look at a fiskars Norden knife. Now those knives are sold in Europe and not in USA for whatever reason. I did check with Fiskars USA if they gonna start importing and selling those knives, and they don't. And they did not give any reason for that. It would sell quite likely in USA pretty well, as pretty much anything that gets sold in USA will do well. And there is only, as best as I see, one store in Europe that sells those knives. In two variations. We have this one here, that is the bigger variation, the larger knife, and they have also a smaller variation of that knife. And of course they would export the knife. Shipping to USA would be around $20. Shipping inside Europe was free, so we did it that way, and it just arrived in time for the blade show. Thanks a lot. So as we look at the packaging, we have the box and the sleeve that is around the box. We have some more information there on the box. Now the Norden brand name or name of the items is mainly used by Axis, as best as I see it online on the websites and all that. Not that much on those two knives. And we have here the side, we see there the leather sheet. Then we have on the back side some more information as well, and of course the Fiskars website and the number. Let's quick have a look what it says. Many different languages next to Scandinavian, the different Scandinavian languages, also French, Spanish, and there we have it in Dutch. It just basically say it's an outdoor knife for multi-purpose use, and the blade is from stainless steel, easy to clean and to resharpen, and the wood handle is beech. As best as I see here, Birkenholz, where we have the English. There we have the English version. Yeah, birch wood handle is waxed for longevity. So let's quick read what it says in English. General use outdoor knife, stainless steel blade, easy to maintain and sharpen, comfortable birch wood handle is waxed for longevity. And then the address. So yeah, that is what it says. And then on the other flat side we see the Norden, the knife and the sheet, and the Fiskars. So as we come to the box, simple cardboard box, as we open it up, we basically have the knife in the sheet, in that divider there. As we take the sheet out, there is also a bit of booklet and a silica pack. So we have that booklet here. See what we have here. So I just got that knife in. I did not look much at it at all. So we do that together. Yeah, there is some information. So it has some text, nice piece of forest, like here in my jungle in North Georgia, USA. Then we have there the two different variations of the knife, the smaller one and the larger one with its sheath. They also make a sharpener in the Norden line, basically a piece of wood that has some sharpening stones and in the ceramic stones on it. Then we see the Norden axis. So that booklet actually shows us all the different items. But for whatever reason we only have it for sale in Europe. There it already goes in another language. So yeah, that's it. Here the website and all that. So yeah, pretty nice. So we come to the knife, birch handle, relative smooth, typical Scandinavian style with a modern approach. We have the logo on the back here. That is laser engraved in it. And we have a nice chamfering on the lanyard hole there. A little bit downward point there in the handle. Straight all the way to the bolster. The bolster is a metal piece that is screwed on, secured with a screw there. Goes all around. We have the fiskars name laser engraved and some number on the blade tang. And off here another fiskars, and then Norden P100. That is the bigger size of this knife. The smaller one has a different number. Then we have a typical Scandinavian style Scandi grind on the blade. The Scandi grind on this one is a bit higher up, but it is a true Scandi grind. It goes to completely zero, as I just checked. It's fully flat and goes to a zero edge all the way to the tip there. We have a bit a swedge on the tip. Everything is flat. The blade spine is rounded off here, so we would not have a possibility to use that on a fire steel or a fire starter, a mesh metal rod. So it's completely rounded off, the spine. The bottom part there is relative rounded off as well. So nothing with fire starting in that configuration. Then we have the leather sheet. They said it's a recycled leather. Now I don't know exactly how you can recycle leather in that fashion. It has a grayish color with some speckles in it, some patterns. I don't know exactly how that goes. Inside, as we press on it, we feel the polymer insert. Typical polymer insert there that the knife blade would not pierce through. The build quality of the leather sheet, as we look here, the trimming on this side, on the lower side, is not evenly cut off and trimmed with the front there, so we can rework that a bit and cut it off, but that is not too well done from the factory. We have here at the end a drainage hole. The whole thing is riveted, and in the middle we have actually part, yes, that is the plastic. It looks a bit similar to the recycled leather, but that is actually the spine part here in the middle is actually plastic, the same together with that hard plastic insert. So it starts here, go all the way around, and then the hard plastic starts about here. So the knife can be securely and safe carried. We have a belt loop on top, and unfortunately that belt loop, the top part here, doesn't look too sturdy or durable, too strong at all. Now again, I did never have a recycled leather, so I don't know how strong it really is, but that part here doesn't look as sturdy. It's a rather light knife, we have to see that too, but if it may get a whack on top, that may rip. Then we have the typical hole if you want to carry it say on a button that you saw on your gear or your clothing, or you have already a button, you can use the button with that part here to carry it. It would also dangle a bit if you like that. As we put the knife in, the knife goes in really well. Yeah, that's all what it does. It's right here, there. So the retention is not that well in the sheet either. So yeah, it for sure gonna cut really well, but you can't use it on a fire starter. There is no points to add a fire starter here, relative easy as well. And the retention is a bit on the flimsy side, I would say, exactly the same like with the belt loop here. So I would not consider this as a hard use knife, as a really a survival knife or something like that. That is a bit more like a Sunday knife for maybe for special occasions, for maybe as a backup or as a secondary knife with a bit more sturdy hard use knife. But it for sure looks nice. The handle feels comfortable in the hand. The wood finish is nice. Smooth, rounded off. You have a lanyard hole if you want to put a lanyard on it, that works. So yeah, all in all, I would say it has its pros and cons. That was to be expected. And if you are interested in that knife, Google it up and see for yourself in Europe. If you live in Europe, you can get it relatively easy. If you live in USA or further away, be prepared to pay about $20 shipping if you don't have anybody that drags it over for you. So yeah, that much about the Fiskars Norden 100 knife.